Hey Facebook, today is Wednesday, which means if you're anywhere in the universe, this is the most beautiful thing you'll see the entire day. It's a new comics wall, a new comic book day. So we're here in Midtown Comics Times Square. We're going to show you some of the new releases that are on sale today. Comic-Con is right around the corner. That's going to have a lot of cool excitement, but don't forget to also check out the comics, of course. So over here is our Dark Horse section. They have stuff like Alien, Predator, Prometheus, Buffy, and in this case, Jeff Lemire has a brand new comic called Black Hammer. As you can see, it's with artist Dean Ormstrom. Excuse me, I'm pronouncing his name wrong. Color is Dave Stewart. Definitely check it out. Let's do a quick preview. Don't want to give away any spoilers. There we go. Super quick, as you can see. Buffy as well. And then we get into our DC selection. DC is currently doing Rebirth. They're kind of going back to the basics, what people love about each of their characters. New issue of Aquaman. Great cover there with Black Manta. Brand new title, Batgirl and the Birds of Prey. Definitely check this one out. It's the very first issue. We have a new chapter in Batman, Batman number 3. Let's take a look at a page or two. Again, don't want to spoil too much. That's a great title, by the way. If you're even remotely interested in Batman, definitely do yourself a favor and read it. Got a great cover by Tim Sale there. And what DC Rebirth is doing so well, they're actually reprinting a lot of the titles. Detective Comics. It's been amazing so far. Please do yourself a favor, check that out. Some of you are probably thinking, oh no, not another Batman book. This one's about the sporting characters. It's got Spoiler, Clayface, Batgirl. Excuse me, she's not Batgirl, she's Cassandra Cain. She's not technically Batgirl in this. We have the Flash, also excellent. Another Green Arrow. If you're interested in Arrow, or maybe you're not, definitely give this a chance. Green Arrow, they've gone back to what works so well with the character, and they're also reintroducing some elements from his run that was with Jeff Lemire and Andrea Sorrentino, which was inspired by his pre-52 stuff. That was really good. Green Lanterns, another great book. And look, if I don't think a book is great, I'm not going to say anything about it. I'll just respectfully keep silent. But Green Lanterns, very good so far, focusing on Simon Baz, Jessica Cruz, Hal Jordan, he's off doing his own thing in his own title. But this one, really, really good so far, has the Red Lanterns as well. You probably remember a show on NBC, Constantine, rest in peace. Hopefully he'll find a future on the CW, but he has a brand new future right here. He has his own Rebirth title. This is a one-shot. Pick it up. It's going to be an intro before his series starts. Injustice, Gods Among Us. People who are into the video game, still going strong. That the first 2.5 years I read, they were both really, really good. And I fell behind, to be completely honest, but I hear it's still incredibly entertaining. Check it out. Also, Justice League #1. Let's take a look at the interiors for a second, because Wonder Woman, she's awesome. So check this out. Swooping into action, and then bam, got some very awesome Wonder Woman action. And then some more of it. I won't go any further, don't want to spoil anything, but as you can see, looks great, action-packed so far. So it's going to be one of their biggest titles. We also have a Midtown exclusive variant cover for Justice League by Terry Dodson. We have his black and white version, and we also have a color version. Rachel Dodson colored it. We have Legends of Tomorrow. If you like the show, this is a look at some of the other characters in the DC universe. As you can see, Firestorm front and center. It's going to delve into a bunch of different characters. We also have a new selection of trade paperbacks up here. There are more new releases, of course. Look, Suicide Squad, I believe this issue is actually the conclusion of this run. Scooby-Doo Apocalypse. Excuse me, Scooby Apocalypse, not Scooby-Doo Apocalypse. Supergirl, if you're loving the show, you gotta check this out. Reprint of Action Comics. New Superman. Reprint of Wonder Woman. And as you can see up here, trade paperbacks. So if you're a trade waiter, if you heard about some great stories, here's a chance to, read it all in one sitting or multiple sittings. We have Green Arrow by Kevin Smith. That's got some really good stuff in there. Some Batgirl with Cassandra Cain. Not sure if you heard about her, but she is an amazing fighter. It's obviously more to the character. Action Comics, we go over here, we start getting into Vertigo. Lots of great stuff over here, and then we got Boom Studios and other non-Big Two publishers. As you can see, Boom Studios, they brought back Power Rangers. I've heard nothing but good things about this. Check out that cover. Yeah, not sure how you feel about the movie, but I hear nothing but positive things from fans about the current Boom Studios run. As you can see, you can also get Street Fighter Fix here. There's other indie comics, and now we're moving into Valiant Comics. Now, when I was younger, I'll admit, my only experience with Valiant was the Exo Manowar and Iron Man Game Gear game. I didn't read the comics. They did a relaunch a few years ago in the summer, and it's been incredible. I had no prior experience with the characters, and I love it. They really have something for everyone. As you can see, Faith has a new ongoing. She's a really awesome character. She's very relatable because she's such a comic fan. So yeah, there's various covers here. There's this awesome Rye cover. It's also an awesome series. And if you look up here, we have a few more trades available. And now we start getting into IDW publishing and Image Comics as well. Back to the Future. And I've never heard of it, the movie. I hear it's decent. Seriously, check it out. And then we have more trades and Image Comics. Up here, I highly recommend Huck by Mark Millar and Raphael Albuquerque. As you can see, received some pretty decent reviews as well. It's really good. It's about this guy. He has these special abilities, and he just tries to be a good person. He works at a gas station, and his goal is to do a good deed every day. At least one good deed a day. So now we go over here to more Image Comics. There's so many great titles here. Chew, people love that. Black Road is a newer one. One of my favorites, I Hate Fairyland by Scotty Young. It's just so much twisted fun. You may look at this and think it's a kid's book, but check out our blog, actually. We wrote about it the other day, blog.midtowncomics.com. We explain why you should read that title. Lazarus, another critically acclaimed book, Manifest Destiny. Rumble, one of my favorites. I think this is so underrated. It's such a creative, fun, emotional book. I'll give you a few pages of a preview just to check it out, because I know not many people know about it. It's a very, very entertaining book. Please give it a shot. So we keep going over here. Snot Girl, brand new series. Velvet. And so now we've moved past some of the non-Big Two stuff, and now we move into a little publisher called Marvel Comics. As you can see here, we have the trades up here, new collections, Gambit fans, Luke Cage fans, 2 new releases that are perfect for you. Trial of Gambit, Luke Cage collection, new Ant-Man, new Black Widow, A-Force. And check this out, we do our best to get as many signings as possible. And not only do the people who attend get their comics signed, but we also get the creators to sign extra comics. Those are then made available online as well as in-store at cover price. And as you can see here, the latest example, the writer of Civil War II Kingpin #1, Matthew Rosenberg. He signed several copies. Can't see his signature on it. Okay, we'll look for that another time. I'm pretty sure it's behind here, or maybe I just don't see it. That was a very good starting issue, and also congrats to Matt, because this was a limited series, but once it ends, it's actually, he's going to get a Kingpin ongoing, as well as a Rocket Raccoon ongoing, so that's great news for him. Deadpool, he has yet another new series, The Mercs for Money #1. So yeah, let's give a preview here, because I know quite a few of you are probably interested in more Deadpool, so. That's not a jab, I love Deadpool as well, don't take that the wrong way. That's an ad. Luke Cage just didn't make a random cameo. Yeah, see some Domino in there. They have some interesting history. Don't want to spoil too much. And yeah, also some of the supporting characters are going to get their own comics in Marvel now. And if we keep moving forward, we'll see. Marvel just has so much to offer every week. New Inhumans, Nova, Hellcat. If you watch Jessica Jones, which you should, Patsy Walker's in that show. Miles Morales. More Deadpool. His team up with Spider-Man. If you like old school Deadpool stuff, this is written by Joe Kelly. Oh, actually, no, I stand corrected. Wow, this one's written by Jerry Duggan. He wrote a lot of the modern Deadpool stuff, and it's illustrated by Scott Koblish. He's a very talented artist. He can always adapt the style. As you can see, this comic is taking a trip into the past. It's acting like it's a comic that was lost in time. As you can see, it's channeling the old school look. It's with these issues, they always have so much fun. They're just so ridiculous. You have to read this one later. Nighthawk has its own series, now in the 3rd issue. And then we have more and more, and then we get into Star Wars, because, as you know, Marvel and Disney now have that property. Poe Dameron, for the Oscar Isaac fans out there, which is probably like 99% of you. Thunderbolts are back, and then we have more. All New Wolverine. This is a title I'm really loving. X-23 has stepped into the mantle of Wolverine, and here she appears to be in conflict with Old Man Logan. Not sure why. I don't want to spoil it, so I'll find out later. And then we have some more X-Men stuff. So yeah. Happy New Comic Book Day, everyone. Hopefully you found a few of those comics tempting to get and read today. And yeah, don't stop by on just a Wednesday. I mean, we're open 7 days a week. We not only have these comics, but we also have a huge selection of trade paperbacks. So if you're looking for, let's say you heard great things about Daredevil, check this out. Daredevil stories. Frank Miller's run. I mean, come on. How can you not want to read that? Well, I'm sure some of you probably don't want to, but that's totally fine, to each their own. And yeah, we have a huge selection for Batman, Deadpool, so on and so on. So I hope you all have a happy New Comic Book Day, and we'll see you around. Have a good one. Oh, one more thing. Also, in each store, for the Star Trek fans out there, we are selling tickets to Star Trek Mission New York. We have these available at all 3 stores. They're available in-store only. You can't buy them through our website or anything. So if you're a big Star Trek fan, you're near New York, stop by, pick up some tickets. All right? Hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Go read some comics.